So when we are saying that we live from divine inspiration, and this is one of the living from divine inspiration was one of the pieces that came up during our vision, mission, and core values work, right? What we mean is that we're awake and aware, we're paying attention. It's so easy to project outward on other people. If only they would, they should. And what happens when we're awake and aware is we get to say, oh, what am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? Am I blaming? Am I justifying? You begin to notice when you're stepping into those strategy and coping mechanisms, and you get to reclaim the projection. We call it reclaiming the projection. And we get to say, oh, what if that's me? I really feel stupid right now. I'm saying they're stupid, but it's because I really feel that I'm stupid in this moment. Oh, now can I do some healing work around that for myself? Can I be honest and authentic with myself and with others about what's really alive for me and not make it all about them? Can I be compassionate? This is huge. Because the parts of ourselves that we disown, right, are horrible sometimes. Those voices, sometimes they're great gifts. Sometimes they're amazing. We call that the golden shadow, right? The things that are beautiful that we have said, I'm not that. But sometimes those tapes are all about, you're not enough. You really think you can do that? You want to try? Okay, go ahead, right? Is that familiar to anybody in here? So can we bring compassion to ourselves as we're actually bringing those voices up and in the forefront? Rather than trying to shove them down under the water, we actually bring them into the light and the dark. It's everywhere, Cindy. It really is everywhere. We bring it into this space of compassion and wholeness. And as we bring it into this space of compassion and wholeness, something can be healed and transformed. But we have to be committed to that. We have to be committed to our divinity. We have to own that that's actually the truth of who we are. All the rest of it is noise. But we have to be brave enough to let that. Anybody in here, when they first started meditating, notice how everything got even noisier as you tried to get quiet? Like you were just hearing even more than you had ever heard before. It's not that those things weren't running. It was just you never got quiet enough to actually hear them. They have always been running at that volume, at that pace, at that intensity. You've just learned coping mechanisms to not pay attention to them. But they're still impacting your life. They're impacting your choices. They're impacting your relationships and how you connect with other people. There is only one power and one presence. We are divine. We are creators. Through prayer and meditation, we align with that one power. And we live this in the world through being awake and aware and compassionate and loving and curious about what's actually happening within ourselves.